Okay, well, this is a new video, and I would like to coin a term right off the bat. This is going to be a video in the Superior Foes of Spider Month. So, the reason I call it Superior Foes of Spider Month is because the Superior Foes of Spider-Man comic series first issued on July of 2013. So, I wanted to celebrate that because they're my favorite Marvel team, like ever, basically. And I want to celebrate that by making a whole month about them and talking about all of them in depth, all the 5 characters. So let's do that. The character we're going to be talking about first is the Beetle, Janice Lincoln. So without further ado, let's get into it. Lawyer by day, criminal/vigilante by night. The Beetle is no one to mess around with. She's awesome. She's a hardened criminal who has a great line of work, and she's just good at her job. I mean, the reason why she's so good at her job and what she does is probably because her dad's Lonnie Lincoln, Tombstone. But, it could be different. It could be a different reason, Like maybe she was on a team or something. Segway. That's right, baby. Look at that. No, what? Don't boo me. You knew it was coming. I mean, what can I say? It's Superior Foes of Spider-Man month. I mean, I had to bring it up at some point. So this is a non-canonical series. Well, I mean, it's canonical, but it's not in, like, the main 616 universe thing. So it's not really, like, considered in the same universe, because it's in Superior Foes of Spider-Man, Superior Spider-Man universe. But I mean, like, it's canonical to me, I guess. And I mean, they have enough comic books to, they have enough comic books so that it shows that they're a real team, And she's basically, like, the second in command to that whole team. She calls all the shots and stuff, and she's basically, like, the lieutenant of the team because Boomerang got kicked out at some point, and then she became the leader, kind of pseudo-leader, and it was a whole thing. And she actually did a great job as a leader. But if you want a real canon 616 thing, you could go to, like, this syndicate, which she made, that is basically, like, a new Sinister Syndicate that the 80s Beetle, Abe Jenkins, made in, like, the 80s when Spider-Man still had his black suit and stuff. Pretty good storyline. But she made this whole entire team filled with Elektra, Francine Fry, Scorpia, Elaine Cole, White Rabbit, I don't know her name, and a new Dr. Octopus. And they went against Spider-Man and Boomerang, if you can believe that. I know, that's crazy. That's crazy. Interestingly, Janice has had a lot of different love interests. So, the first and main love interest of Janice Lincoln is Randy Robertson. Wait, what? Randy Robertson? Like J.K. Simmons, get over here, Parker. Sam Raimi Spider-Man Robbie Robertson? No way. I was just reading, like, Wikipedia. I didn't know that was a real thing. That's crazy. Okay, I'm so happy right now because Robbie Robertson's getting his debut. He's getting the stuff he deserves. Wow. Anyways. And this has been pretty much her whole entire relationship throughout the 616 comics until Gang War, where her wedding was ruined. But that's a story for another chapter of this, so. But Beetle has other people that she has had a relationship with, like my boy Overdrive. Yeah, she kissed Overdrive and stuff, and at the end of the comic, they ran away together. Kind of, until Doom found them, but, can't happen at all, Beetle. Let's see, is there anything notable, anything more about the Beetle? Right. Gang War. So, Gang War was a comic event where Beetle basically has to like fight with the syndicate, like the sinister syndicate that she made, and she has to battle other gangs in New York for like control of like a borough and a territory, because this guy named Shotgun shot a Tombstone, her dad. So that's crazy. And basically Madame Mask was like one of the big bads too, and after she was defeated, Beetle like left New York. So it was pretty big thing in Beetle's life. She also got this really creepy suit. So I mean, just saying, like, that's really something. I don't know. Yeah, that's to fight with the Syndicate and stuff. It was a crazy time for Beetle fans and like Spider-Man fans, because this was a big comic event, gang war. Like, it lasted for a year, man. That's crazy. Well, that's about all I have on the Beetle right now. So thank you so much for like watching this video. And I mean, like, I guess I'll just do the cheesy thing, like subscribe and stuff. And we're probably gonna do Boomerang next, so stay tuned, I guess. So yeah, see you soon. Got a whole layout planned. Gonna be awesome. Bye.